Hello, welcome to the Lunaea Show. Today I want to come on and I wanted to do a review of the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Now, on my channel, I talk about all kinds of different things, including energy healing, working with magical beings, spirit guides, all kinds of things, spirituality and metaphysical. I talk about crystals, things like that. And I really want to expand that into including more tarot and oracle. And I do plan to do a video that is very focused on why you would use them and probably a lot of other topics around using tarot and oracle cards. So I'm really excited to do that. If you are watching this, and it's a little while in the future after it has been posted, then you can go check out and see if I have other videos on the same topic if you want to see more things. Now, one thing that I have found very useful is watching like unboxing videos where people unbox different tarot and oracle decks so that we can get an idea of what the cards look like, how they, I don't know, the quality of them, I guess, because we all have different tastes. Now, one of my favorite things about tarot and oracle cards is the art on them. Obviously, we are attracted to different things. We like different kinds of art and we connect with different kinds of energies because we're all different. So I like a variety of different things, but one thing that I really like is that earthy energy that is very connected to the magical beings, of course, and also to the animals. So the Forest of Enchantment Tarot really caught my eye, and hopefully it is not reversed on the final. It looks reversed right now, but that's okay. So I was really attracted to this because it is like, it's just, I don't know, it's just really pretty. I don't even want to say like it's beautiful, or it's just something that really draws my eye to it and got my attention. So I was very excited to get this deck, and I'm very happy with the quality of the box that it comes in. So it is a magnetic box. It is, let's see, who's it published by? It is a Llewellyn deck. I knew it wasn't Hay House, but otherwise it wasn't for sure. So it has the magnetic open, and when you open it up, it has the little catch so that you can pull out, I can't do it that way, pull out the book and the deck that's in there. So I'm going to start with talking about the book. So the book is really nice. It has full color, and all of it is, you know, very high quality, very beautiful. Make sure there's no glare there. And it doesn't have, like most decks at the beginning have the, what's it called? I guess it is the contents, and it does have the contents, but it doesn't list every single thing like they usually do. Usually it's like each card you can see which page it's going to be on. However, they are very easy to find. So the major arcana is in the beginning, so you can just flip through until you find it. And then the rest of them are by, so it'll go by, let's see, it goes by ace. Let me double check that I have this right. Yeah, so it goes aces, and then boons, or wait, aces and then twos. Sorry, I was reading the page. And then threes, fours, and all the way up. So they're easy to just flip through and find the card that you're looking for. At first, I was a little bit worried about that, but it ended up not really being an issue. Sorry, my dogs are playing. And the descriptions, so it does have like the whole how to use your cards, and I think it has some spreads in here, and it has a few little things in the beginning to talk about them. And then the major arcana, of course, like I said in the beginning, and then the descriptions aren't terrible long. So we don't have, it's pretty easy to just read it really quickly and get your interpretation. But the cards are really easy to interpret themselves, and I'm a big believer in reading like the card by your intuition. But sometimes it helps to have, you know, a little bit of a general idea. So this one is Ace of Spells. It has a dragon there, breathing fire. You can kind of get your own interpretation from just looking at that. So that's what the card's going to look like. And then it has the description here, and it has like at a glance and a closer look. And some of them, like, I don't really understand the point of what they're saying. Maybe it's just for fun, but so for this one, Ace of Spells, it says the enchanted alley for spells is the wyvern. There are many types of wyverns, including some that live in the sea. This is a forest wyvern, also known as a fire drake. Its primarily green body is excellent camouflage, and unless you look closely, you may completely miss it perched in a tree above your head until it breathes a little fire, of course. Don't worry, the fire drakes of the Forest of Enchantment have the fiery nature under control and can channel it perfectly. This ally will help you do the same with yours. The wyvern says, let's heat things up. The wyvern's gift to you is a wizard's staff. The power of the staff depends entirely on the person who wields it. A wizard's staff without a wizard is just a stick. Intention is everything in magic, and the staff directs the wizard's will toward the desired outcome. Your wyvern has added a bit of dragonfire as an extra energy boost. The rest is up to you. Now, see how that description doesn't say exactly this is what it means? It allows you to kind of draw some conclusions from what is being said there. What does that mean for you? And I really like that. And some people want to be told exactly what it means, and you're not really strengthening your intuition any if you get the exact meaning and you take that exact meaning as, fact, that is what it is, when in fact it kind of really depends on you. It depends on, I guess your question, if you're asking a specific question. So it is important to kind of have that loose meaning there and kind of draw your own conclusions from that. Then this says, meaning at a glance, a new sense of purpose, a new revitalized project, magic, will, fearlessness, confidence, a boost of energy, fire element. A closer look, it says, the best way to tell a wyvern from a dragon is to count its legs. Two legs wyvern, 4 legs dragon. So I guess a closer look is just kind of explaining a little bit more about it, at least in this case. But it makes it so easy to just look them up and have an idea of what the meaning is of the card, or a general meaning, at least what is being portrayed in the image. So the book, I actually give a 10 out of 10. I don't know that there is any other book for tarot or oracle that I have right now that I can say is a 10 out of 10. Often they're fine, they're good, but I can't say this is a beautiful book. And this is a beautiful book. I really like it. It's very high quality, glossy pages, very nice. So now the deck itself. And I want to try to keep these pretty quick because I'm not doing like a whole unboxing. I'm not going to show you every card, but I will go over it to review. So this is what the backs of the cards look like. The cards themselves are quite thin. Now, tarot, in my experience, is often a bit thin. They are quite glossy, and I like that just fine. I don't have any issues with that. And actually, the thinness of the cards doesn't really bother me that much. I like it because they're really easy to shuffle. A lot of the oracle decks that I have are really hard to shuffle because the cards are so thick. So these are really easy to shuffle. Yeah, they do bend really easily, but if you take care of them, you keep them somewhere safe, they're gonna last. This is a $30 deck, $29.99. So it's not like, for what you get, I think it's definitely like what it is. Like, if the price feels right for what you get, because you got to look at that book is really good, and it's not cheap for them to print those books in full color, glossy pages, and so nice. So I think it's just, kind of depends on what you like. Do you like those really thick cards? Then maybe you're not going to be as happy with these because they do feel quite thin, but they do look quality. And actually, I've been using this deck for a few weeks now, and the cards don't have any, sometimes the edges get a little bit wonky. They're not at all. You can't even tell that I've been using them, other than from the shuffle they have a slight bend to them. I tend to sometimes flip them over and start shuffling them the other way so the bend doesn't get worse. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the cards. I would say probably an 8 out of a 10. Just they could be a tiny bit thicker, but otherwise, I really like them. So I'll show you a few. Here is the lovers. 9 of challenges. Yeah. Fairy wind. So as you can see, there are animals, there are, well, we have, this one says seeker of challenges, we have knights, we have like different magical beings, we have animals. I don't know if I said animals already. So there's a good variety of different, I mean, it's about it's enchanted forest, Forest of Enchantment. So it's going to be, you know, a very magical deck. And so there's a lot of things that represent magic, right? So this gives you a little bit of an idea of what it looks like and what I think of it. I would say overall, this deck is a 9 for me. I really, really like it. So my overall rating would be 9. But like I said, it's kind of like about your own taste, your taste in the art, you know, and for me, I really like this kind of art. So I'm very, very happy with it. I'm just going to show a couple more and then I'll finish it. Excuse me. And this should at least give you an idea if this deck is for you. Actually, I want to go back to that one. I really like that. I've been using it for a few weeks, but there's still some cards that I haven't drawn yet on it, in it. All right, so I went through a few of the cards, let you see and get an idea of what they look like. You can kind of decide if it's for your taste. I think that was enough to kind of give you an idea of whether this is a deck that you're going to want for yourself. And if you have any questions, then post them below. If you use this deck, you really like it, or you don't like it, post below. Let us know. Other people want to see, you know, what you're thinking as well. And of course, if you liked this video, you want to see more of them, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, all the things, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.